Arlington, Virginia's Jonny Malks recently posted a video analyzing certain examples of what he called perfect end zone offense. I'd like to analyze his second example and point out how Boston Brute Squad's fast break attack is inefficient at best and squanders open passes at worst. Contrary to Malks' commentary, Boston's offense succeeds due to defensive errors by DC Scandal, not due to perfection.
Slice it up to Trope, and then Trope with an easy backhand.
Boston's 27 receives a huck near the goal line. At this point, Boston has 3 attackers with separation to Scandal's 1 active defender. Boston should act immediately to convert this position into an easy goal. 37 then receives a back pass. This decision is far from ideal. Ideally, 37 would run to the upline space, pulling the sole active defender and creating an uncontested look for her approaching teammates. Despite this missed opportunity, there are still chances created from this pass. A give-and-go move is available to 27 on the break side. However, 27 decides to go to her defender and halt the offense. 37 allows the stack to develop and the defense to set. Already, Boston no longer has an overwhelming advantage. However, in transition, 37 is left unmarked. 37 looks to 10 as a reset, while 10 tries to motion for 37 to claim the open space on the open side. They instinctively clear, allowing the defense to mark the unguarded player. 37 should have continued with a give-and-go move to gain easy yards. At this point, Boston's fast break advantage is gone completely. They have lost 10 yards, created a cluster, and allowed the defense to set. Boston then makes several reset cuts and finds an open break side continuation, which 10 looks off. 10 breaks DC's handler sag, and the receiver finds an open pass to the end zone. Malks celebrates Boston's stacking and display of patience. However, Boston is actually squandering a massive advantage and allowing DC legitimate defensive chances. Let's look at what DC could have done better on defense. After the deep pass, the mark pops off, preventing the offense's first look. Scandal's first mistake takes place when the poaching open side player identifies a switch too late. Very little communication takes place, and a leading pass would have been available should the thrower have been in a neutral and balanced position. Scandal's second mistake occurs on the break side continuation. While it isn't taken, there is a wide open continuation pass. A surrounding defense would have been more effective in this situation. A break side poach could have easily occurred, so the closely clustered players could not make use of their numerical advantage. However, even in Scandal's 1-to-1 match setup, the defender could anticipate this break side flip. They're too late to react to the round, and therefore can't contest this wide open break. The next defensive mistake occurs when Scandal's handler sag is broken to the inside. This too is an awareness error. The sag defender points their hips horizontally at the passer instead of vertically, limiting them from seeing any downfield looks. This inside break is left open by the mark and is off of the sagging defender's radar, making it an easy pass. Next, we see an open four-side throw go up for the goal. Rewinding, we can see that this is a lost opportunity for a switch. Instead of calling for the oblivious front of stack defender to help to the open side, the mark trails the offensive player to an easy goal. Our final defensive error is committed by the poached open side defender. Perplexingly, they leave their common sense poach to guard the least active player on the offense instead of preventing a goal.
Able to slice it up to Trope, and then Trope with an easy backhand to Becky Malinowski.
Our main takeaways from this film study are that in fast break offensive possessions, the defense should look to swiftly capitalize on numbers advantages and separation. If they don't, and instead look to cluster, defense should look to surround the stack and prevent continuation looks. Thanks for having me.
You probably saw how patient each handler or person with the disc was when they were looking at the end zone, not forcing it past the line to maybe a goal, but also maybe a turn.